Under the burning orange sunset, the final blade flashed with a blinding streak, slashing through the air. A sharp thwack echoed as it plunged deep into the massive body of the green-skinned monster. The grotesque creature let out one last pained roar before collapsing heavily to the ground, kicking up a cloud of dust. Amidst the chaotic battlefield, one of the apprentices let out a sigh of relief, his voice tinged with pride. "That's 18. I think we can return without anyone losing their life." Another, Tymant, raised his fist to the sky, laughing heartily. "That's right. Let's return safely and crush the arrogance of those who mocked us." Scott, standing nearby, chimed in. "Exactly." Mesa Milcano's sharp voice rang out, extinguishing the nascent celebratory mood. "Don't be careless. There are still 7 monsters left." The young man immediately deflated, mumbling in response, "I know, Mesa." Mesa paid him no mind, her cerulean eyes sweeping across the forest, her face serious yet containing deep contemplation. Orcs usually move in herds, but now they're moving alone, making them easier to defeat. I think the gods are blessing us, or perhaps young Master Jin has received divine protection, and that benevolent energy has spread to us. She turned around, her pink ponytail swaying slightly, her voice resolute and powerful, rallying the team. "Come on, let's get back to the search. Stay focused until the very end. Always be vigilant." The group immediately reorganized their formation, their backs steadfast and determined, ready to venture deeper into the dangerous territory. Hidden in the thick bushes under the blazing orange sunset, Murakan observed from afar. With a weary sigh, he mumbled in the form of a black cat. "So, 7 more. Sigh. They only need to catch 7 more, then I can go home." Memories flooded back from a few days ago, to the day Jin's party was assigned their mission. Inside a dark, damp lair, Murakan in his human form stood before a trembling crowd of orcs. He spoke with an authoritative voice, echoing through the space. Has everyone gathered? His shadow stretched long on the ground, transforming into the shape of a colossal, intimidating dragon, terrifying the orcs to their core. "Listen carefully, you wretched orcs," Murakan growled, his golden eyes glowing ominously. "From today onwards, make sure you travel alone. If you disobey my command or wander in pairs, I will kill all of you. Understand? If you understand, disperse now." Faced with the irresistible threat, the entire horde of orcs let out a horrified shriek, then frantically scattered, pushing each other to escape the place as quickly as possible. Back in reality, night had fallen, and Murakan ambled through the moonlit forest. He thought irritably, "Whatever, that kid keeps making me do annoying things." He kicked a pebble away, his exasperation rising. So what if he's the 1,000-year contractor? So what? He's everything. Damn it! After his outburst, he slipped back into a bush, near where Jin's party was camped, silently sitting to observe them. Another sigh escaped him. Sigh. "Once we get back, I'll have to make him buy me some new comic books." In the form of a lazy black cat, Murakan lay sprawled on a rock, lost in thought. In this body, I must at least achieve this much, complete this mission, without anyone losing their life. Suddenly, a strange aura passed by, startling Murakan, his ears perking up in alert. He shot up, his black fur subtly bristling. Quote, ... question mark, exclamation mark. "What is this energy?" A faint human silhouette appeared in the distance, carrying a wave of pressure, moving directly towards him. Instantly, Murakan reverted to his human form, perched high on a tree branch, observing Belop's group below. He frowned, muttering, "Damn it! Where did they suddenly appear from? I don't think they'll retreat easily. Luckily, those kids are only around 3-star. A dark energy orb with a brilliant blue core began to gather in Murakan's palm. His golden eyes gleamed sharply, full of calculation. If it were Jin, he would have recognized my barrier immediately. Without hesitation, he decisively pressed his hand down, unleashing an astonishing surge of energy. From the point of contact, dark currents interwoven with mesmerizing blue light instantly spread across the ground like a tsunami, engulfing the entire area in a sturdy shield. Suddenly, Belop felt a strange vibration in the air. He looked around, bewildered, not understanding what had just happened. Sitting alone on a fallen tree in the gloomy forest, Belop Schmitz suddenly felt something was amiss. He looked up at the night sky, a question stirring in his heart. It seems darker than before. Is it going to rain? But it wasn't rain. The ground beneath his feet began to shake violently. From deep within the earth, a colossal figure slowly emerged, bringing with it a heavy, suffocating pressure. It was a giant knight, clad in ancient armor, clutching a spear as large as an old tree trunk. A single eye on its helmet glowed with a malevolent red light. The emergence of this ancient and powerful energy awakened an even mightier creature. A surge of dark aura erupted, swirling in the air. From within the darkness, a low, furious voice resounded. "How dare anyone expand their power without my permission?" Under the brilliant moonlight, Murakan's form transformed. His body grew, giant leathery wings spread wide, and jet black scales covered him. He took on his true form as a mighty black dragon. mesmerizing blue flames burning on his head like a crown. The Dragon Lord's fiery golden eyes narrowed, staring intently at the intruder. After a moment of surprise, Murakan recognized the enemy's nature. HMPH. This is not a living creature, but a relic from ancient times, a grave giant. I'm certain our dragon clan wiped out all of them 2,000 years ago. Furthermore, why would a giant guarding the tombs of dead gods appear here? Under the moonlight, the giant stood motionless like a statue, the spear in its hand gleaming with cold steel, ready for an inevitable battle. The voice of the legendary dragon roared, echoing across the desolate land. Whatever the reason, this is hardly a joyful reunion. I will end this in a single breath. With those words, a storm of dark energy instantly erupted from Murakan's body. Torrents of blackness, carrying fierce blue lightning, coiled and surged forward like a tsunami. The vortex of energy swallowed the armored enemy in an instant, giving him no chance to resist. Murakan threw back his head, a world-shaking roar trembling both heaven and earth. From the dragon's colossal maw, a destructive breath attack was unleashed. The dark blue column of energy swept away everything in its path. A primal and terrifying power so immense that it tore through the clouds above, revealing the cold, solitary moon in the night sky. When the deadly light dissipated, only devastation remained on the ground. The Kulmoite or beast, incinerated by the blue flame, disintegrated into ashes. Amidst the desolate scene, Murakan's form gradually receded, replaced by the figure of a black-haired man, gently landing on the ground. Murakan stretched slightly, a sharp pain coursing through his body making him wince. He mumbled to himself, "Who? Perhaps it's because it's been a long time since I used my strength that my whole body aches." His gaze then turned towards the massive, now motionless shadow of the graveyard giant. It's impossible for a graveyard giant to appear coincidentally, Murakan pondered, his expression turning serious. No matter how I think about it, I still believe this incident is related to the Zipple clan. What exactly is happening in this world? He decided to keep this secret, not letting the kid know. It's best not to tell him yet. If anything happens, I just need to protect him. Murakan's golden eyes gleamed brightly, resolute. If that kid continues to grow at this rate for another 10 years, he'll be able to confront the entire Zipple clan. In another room, a flickering candlelight illuminated the crude stone walls. The heavy wooden door creaked open, and Boubaret Gaston rushed in, his round face drenched in sweat from panic. He stammered, Sir Bishkel, something's happened. My masterpiece, the graveyard giant." Bishkel Ibriano, the man with impressive blue-gray hair, placed his hand on the table, calmly interrupting. His voice was even, without a hint of surprise. "I've already heard the news, that they were attacked by graveyard giants during the night." Boubaret Gaston tore at his hair, his round face distorted with anger. He screamed, "That's right! Who in the world could even think of doing something as disgusting as destroying my works of art?" Bishkel Ibriano, standing with his back turned, spoke in a calm but authoritative voice, cutting off the wizard's rage. "Boubaret, that's not what's important right now," Bishkel said. "The one who defeated the giant was a dragon. Moreover, it was a black dragon. I personally went to the scene to check." Hearing this, Boubaret froze. Cold sweat poured down his forehead, and he stammered, his glasses sliding down his nose. A dragon? Do you mean the dragons have taken notice of what we're doing?" Bishkel narrowed his eyes, his face half lit and half shadowed, exuding an inscrutable profoundness. "I'm not sure, but I think they are warning us. For now, observe the situation here carefully. I will send useful people to you. I should organize a meeting with the Zipple family soon."